Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Leveraging Real Estate for Freedom! I purchased this property back in July of 2018. Okay, I purchased it for $350,000. Now, I spent $38,000 rehabbing the property. When I bought it, this is a duplex of 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom on each side. So I went in, subsequently converted them into 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom each side. So now these properties are 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom each side. And then in January of 2020, I sold it for $440,000. Okay, so the net profit on that was $52,000. And then when I sold the property, it was a private sale. Does that make sense? So which means that I don't have to pay for the 5% agency fees. Annualized return is 32%. Okay, it's decent. It's pretty good to some people's standards. But for this property, I could have done better. But actually, I cut the price back for the investor that I sold it to because of one of my friends. This just happened too. This property was shot up twice, 2 different days. Okay, I received a text message towards the evening time. One of my friends that live in the neighborhood sends me a picture of the property, as you guys can see on the screen. There are a lot of police, ambulance here, and he told me, he says, "Hey Nan, I think your property might have had a drive-by shooting." And then subsequently, I see the news articles that depict the shooting. So essentially, the first night there was a party, and then there was a bunch of shots fired. I think there were 4 people injured, 1 person passed away, all right? And then the second day, I believe there's a retaliation for the people who did the shooting. And then the day after that, there was another shooting here at the property, but the people who did that drive-by shot the wrong unit because, again, this is both units. Why do I bring that up, okay? Is because when you invest and when you're looking for good returns, and when you're looking at lower income neighborhoods, things like this will happen. And the thing is, you have to prepare for that, right? It doesn't mean like, hey, don't invest in these type of neighborhoods. But the thing is, here you get the most amount of returns, but you also have to deal with the downside. Now, how you deal with that is to make sure that all your assets are protected within an LLC. Make sure you have the property insurance in place so that you're protected. On top of just regular insurance per property, I would even suggest go get an umbrella insurance so that you're protected beyond that. Most recently, I'm looking into listing my company in Wyoming so that they cannot pierce the corporate veil. All right, so these are all the things that you want to consider as an investor. You're going to run into different types of problems, but your ability to address these problems will determine how successful you are in the long run. So I just want to bring that up to your attention, and this is real life stuff. It's very unfortunate, it's extremely sad. And for people that want to get into this field and want to invest, you have to keep this in mind, okay? Because you have to protect yourself, you have to protect your bottom end. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Make sure you follow us, subscribe on YouTube, and I'll see you guys next time.